And there she is, AKA Powders. Don't mind my pills. AKA Powders. This is the Steve Rogers Super Serum. If anyone's interested, let me know. Today we're talking about what's inside of this package. It's nicely reinforced. Nice cardboard, treasury-sized comic book. And something you may not be aware of. Superman, world's greatest comic book, Fantastic Four, the Man of Tomorrow, together here. Now, I sharpied all my info off of it. But guys, hang out with me. I want to bring you to the drawing table and introduce you to this book because I haven't seen it come up a lot. And it's crazy because this entire month is Fantastic Four Superman month. So let's go. Let's crack it open. Good morning, AKA Powders. I guess it's like it's kind of Superman month. I'm recording this so far out. I really have no idea when this is dropping. I'm going to say this is going to drop the beginning of January. July. Do I even know my months? The beginning of July. Now, here's the wild thing. This book here, I haven't had since my original collection. I bought this as soon as it came out for the cover mostly. But as time went on, the storytellers or storyteller in this edition stood out in a very big way. And we have a Top Cow connection for any of you out there. We do Top Cow Tuesdays. We do focus a lot on 90s comics on this channel. But we have to consider this individual here as an architect of 90s comics. And no one really gives him that title because he's not an image guy. He's not a Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee, or he's not even the Jim Valentino. But in my view, this is the guy that saved DC Comics. So it's a good individual to... Here we go. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, we can do a cool reveal. I just spoiled it. There you go. There it is. Dane Jurgens. This is in great condition. So this skyrocketed in price. And holy crap, did I get like a really good deal on it. And wow, this is like new. This is like brand new. So I originally bought this for the Alex Ross cover. And at the time, whatever Alex Ross did, I would buy it. And you can see the 90s Fantastic Four uniforms. So it's Superman Fantastic Four. Dane Jurgens, Art Tabert, Greg Wright. I was a big fan of the inking for this from Art Tabert. And I don't know why, but you can kind of see these they're not highlight lines, but they're just like texture lines. Like, they always stood out to me. The brushwork always stood out. And what I mean by brushwork, see, like here, you can see like how Art Tabert just like digs in. It's like, like thick to thin. And he's, again, like showing the roundness of that deltoid. This came and went back in the day, AK Powders. No one seemed to care. People were more interested at the time in Superman Savage Dragon. Funny how the tides have turned. But see, like the art, some of the Art Tabert pen textures. See, like here too. Like, see where he just like breaks it up. That's really what I would focus on. And what we get in here, we get a awesome variation of the Man of Steel. And like, I guess they have done action figures of it. They just don't reference it from here. But he becomes gold. See, look, we have the Cyborg Superman. And Dane Jurgens, too, does a nice job in incorporating the elements that he created for the Death of, Funeral for a Friend, Superman's Return or Return of. But see, here we go. Ready? We get this awesome version of Superman. It's like the gold god Superman. And look at, I mean, and even this variation of the cyborg Superman, right? And that was within continuity at the time. But I always, and again too, like, see, we see some of those like thick to thin pops from Art Taber. I'm so happy to be reunited with this. And it's shocking to me. And here we go. That's what we want. We gold Superman and Galactus. The wild thing is, though, I don't see a lot of YouTubers. I don't see anyone focusing on this. Like, how does this not become the epicenter, the pinnacle of comic book commentary for the month of July? But guys, that's why you subscribe. That's why we're as committed as we are to not just comic book reading, but building the knowledge base. We're the foundation here on this channel. But see, like the Art Taber, I love these lines for Johnny Storm, for the Human Torch. I always just viewed this as a giant, bombastic, well-drawn story. Like, even here, like, this is a... we wanted to say this is an Art Taber face, not so much of a Dane Jurgens face. So, like, Jurgens, though, like, we want to honor Jurgens because he did such a good job with Tomb Raider for Top Cow. And he was kind of, like, pushed out of the industry for a little bit. So he did, you know, he did offhand projects. He wasn't in, like, the proper Marvel, the proper DC, even though he did, like, Captain America work that didn't last too long. But he would eventually return to DC, to Superman, to Doomsday, and I feel continue a fantastic legacy. And we kind of have to say, we have to put Jurgens in the Hall of Fame, like the Superman interpretation Hall of Fame. He permanently was a part. He was a part of permanently transforming the character in a very big way, and continued it, and consistently tried to return the character back to center while giving, you know, while doing like cool things like this. But yeah, what a wild story. So AKA Powders, I know, a little bit of a short video today. I just want to introduce you guys to this book coming into July, not January. So be on the lookout. We're going to go through this story on this channel. Rock and roll. Subscribe, support. Give me a little baby comment. I love you guys. Rock and roll.